The village of Southwick held its third annual 1940s revival weekend. Originally hosted in 2014 to commemorate the 70th anniversary of D-Day, this year included a Flypast. Our reporter Shan Robins was there.
This year's Southwick Revival Weekend was slipped back a week to include celebrating the Queen's 90th birthday. It saw thousands come out to enjoy the spectacle. It included military vehicles, recreated scenes from the 40s, along with music and dancing in the streets.
You must pay more to her, but now judge, suppose I fail. The judge says vice right into jail. You better keep her, I think it's cheaper than making movies.
David did his national service in the RAF, but as a schoolboy he used to clean military vehicles.
All the Canadian vehicles were parked outside our school. They were all lined underneath the trees, but because I'm afraid there were a lot of pigeons there, they all got rather messed upon. So I saw this and I cleaned them all, and in return I was given a lot of sweets and chocolate. And this year I went back to Courcelles-sur-Mer, where the Canadians landed, and they actually told me that they realised a lot of their vehicles were at Caterham in Surrey.
The Hampshire Pie Scheme was set up in the war years to help the rural population by supplementing food supplies.
It was a government initiative to support the Dig for Victory, and it was to support the rationings, to help bolster the rationings during the Second World War, and it was continued for 8 years after the war to 1953. It was run with the help of the Women's Royal Voluntary Society, so they helped distribute and organise the scheme.
Many people dressed up in keeping with the years, adding to the vintage feel of the event.
It's just fun. It's just a good day out and you can bring the whole family, and there's different things to do than normal fairs and things.
Among the many things to do was watching members of Living History Group Ubique Right of the Line give demonstrations of firing a £25 field gun that was originally developed in the 1930s.
The artillery fired this gun during the Second World War everywhere. In the desert, in the Indian campaign, and also in the Far East, and of course Northeast Europe as well. It's a gun howitzer, which means it can fire the shells either long distance or short distance over a hill. This is actually called a Mark II version. The Mark I was firing at El Alamein in the desert, and they were finding that the tyres were sinking into the sand, and also the rate of fire, the barrel was wearing out a lot quicker. So this Mark II version, they had a platform, so the tyres could actually stand on the platform and not sink into the ground, and also the muzzle brake at the end of the barrel takes some of the shock waves away from the actual shell leaving the barrel.
And this year, coinciding with the Queen's birthday celebrations, the highlight for many was a flypast over the village. This is Shan Robins for That's Solent.